live in Portland, Ohio. Portland, Ohio is by Lake Erie. And when you live by a lake, it should be a natural thing that you know how to fish. For me, that's not true. One time, my first time I went fishing was with my buddy Ryan. And we went fishing, and I caught a Sandusky police boat. This should have been a warning or an omen from the fish or walleye gods. Now, the second time I went fishing, it was worse than the first time. Let me set the scene for you. My uncle at the time was going through dialysis. He had a pour on his belly. It was a hot Memorial week. So we went fishing, and we went to the first spot we went fishing. And by the look of it, there was tree branches, rocks. And I knew this wasn't going to be good. So we go fishing. I mean, he sets my hook up and stuff for me. And I cast out, and I get it caught on some rock, or I get snagged on some rock or some mud, and I lose the hook and sinker. So he walks over and redoes everything. The time he does that, he goes over to my aunt and my cousin caught some fish. So he walks over there, unhooks their line. By the time they get done unhooking their line, I cast out and I get snagged on some rock or mud again. So he walks over to me and he puts a new hook and sinker on. So I cast out, and by the time he does that, my aunt and my cousin caught another fish. So he walks over, unhooks their fish. I cast mine out. I get snagged on some hook, on some mud and rock, and this goes on for a few minutes now, and he's getting frustrated. He's sweating. His port keeps falling down. He's trying to keep it up. He couldn't keep it up. And as he's walking back and forth, I heard a mumble saying, "I just want to enjoy a nice evening out fishing." So I cast mine out my last time, and I get snagged on some rock, and I get snagged on some rock in the mud. So I'm reeling in, and I told my uncle, I said, I think I'm done. He looks at me and goes, "Really? You think so?" So the second place we went fishing, I cast my line out a couple of times, thinking, maybe my luck's gonna change. No. It didn't. I cast mine out a couple of times. The next time I cast out, my uncle looks at me and says, "Now, Andy, the wind is picking up. So cast it about 3 o'clock." Me, I don't know what 3 o'clock is. I'm looking at my phone, looking all over the place. And so I cast it in between somewhere, and what the hell is he talking about? So I cast over 2 other fishing poles into a pile of rocks. My aunt went to go unsnag my line. As she's doing that, my uncle put his head down and started shaking it. So I cast out one more time, completely using my reel of line and sinker, hook and sinker. We pack up and we leave for the night. Now I see my uncle the next day, and he goes, "You know what, Andy? You cost me 40 hooks, 40 sinkers, and 500 yards worth of line. Next time I'm taking you fishing, it's going to be at a fishing pool. But knowing you probably get stuck in the drain." The moral of the story is, you give a man the fish, he'll eat for a day. You teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Me, I'm going to starve.